Guys, you may have heard of chamfering deburring. Quick little sort of explanation on what it is deburring, treat the neck of the case, that'll just take any sort of bumps and high points off of it, and then chamfering is putting a slight little angle on it, and that helps a lot with seating projectiles. So for example, this one here, case is not got a chamfer on it. You see that if we're going to seat that, it's wobbling around a fair bit, and as we put that up into the press, we kind of want to hold that so it doesn't fall out or sort of sit on a weird angle. So see, this one has got a chamfer on it. We chuck the projectile in there and it sits a lot more stable, doesn't wobble around anywhere near as much easier to see. You don't need to chamfer very much at all. So if we take this one that was unchamfered and we run it to the outside on there, and on the inside, it's already improved case, chamfered there, ready to roll. But you can do too much. And all you're doing, as you will see, is you're wearing away and you're basically taking brass off here, which is what we don't want to do. You also, if you chamfer too much, you can end up with really thin brass, becomes very brittle, and it's much more inclined to crack. Let's see how far we can chamfer this case. Alright, we are well beyond what we should be doing by now. Example of what not to do. Alright, if you can see that, you will see that compared to this other one here, that chamfer line goes down a long way. Where you can see that wear happening is thinner and thinner. It's on that angle as well. So that top part of that case now, yeah, it's already starting to be pretty inconsistent. Start to feel like it wants to crack. Let's keep going. So it's gotten really, really sharp on the outside. You can see that it's actually flaring out a little bit on that particular case. That's not pretty at all. That is definitely well and truly over chamfered. How much you need? Realistically, it's about a turn or two is usually enough to do it, depending on your particular tool setup. But it's a really good process to do. It does make seating projectiles a bunch easier.